Hey YouTubers, Test Just One here. Just gonna quickly show. I was doing a quick repaint on a kit, a vampire kit that was given. One was given to me. If I did, I repainted 4 more for my fair that's coming up this Saturday. So this is the name of it and who it's from. KitCon Model Mansion Kit. It's a 1/6 scale by William Paquet, I think you pronounce it. That's the sculptor. Okay, the mate basically, the thing in the crypt, the YouTubers you'd know him as, yeah, wanted me to do a repaint because he wasn't happy with the statue. So I said I would do it, and he said, I'll give you your one and you can do whatever you want with it, and just do the repaint for me on the other 4. Yeah, so this is basically what it looks like outside the box. It's like a dark brown. The hands are really dodgy painted. There's paint missing off it. Yeah, it's just gaps at the back of the hand and real dodgy paint job. Okay, and that was the main concern for him, and the fact that there was not a lot of detail in the cloak area, which made it quite boring as far as looking at. The head sculpt is perfect, which was good, we were happy with that, but the cloak needed some work, a little bit of work. So the idea we came up with was to definitely paint it in a an Estopole type black sort of finish, so you get that white shine to it, which turned out good. And I had to match the paint, also the hand colour to the head, totally different colour. It's like a white. So I had to mix up some paints and add some blues into it, as you can see, and went around the finger area and basically got the better lines on it, a lot better than how it came out the box. Really happy with that, and the colour tones to the head tone are very close. Very good head sculpt, and I just got to touch up the cross in a black, but as you can see, I've done a silver, the chain with the silver collaring, and followed through with a sort of almost like a velvety type paint job with the silver incorporated into the reds, and yeah, got a nice effect from it. A multi-teased colour, I suppose you'd say, in different areas, and it's quite good. And I just did a real standard grey around the collar area, as best I could anyway. So that was the difference between, and as you stand back you can see the difference as you stand back. It brings out more detail in the head. It's more culture to it, and generally it's just a lot better looking from a distance. So I promised half Sev I wasn't going to do a show on this, but I said to half Sev One that I would do a quick video on it. So that's it. Okay, also while I'm here, I did some quick sketches of my up and coming Ancient Predator, I'm going to call it. I'm going to make a helmet with quite a few two large horns that sits over his mouth, but it has his mouth exposed. So so I'm going to do, his mouth won't be covered at all, but they have this bone type skull that will sit on his head with some very small other bones that cover around the skull, top of the scalp area. Clearly see his eyes as well, because they'll have quite a large eye area. That's his normal hair at the background. I just chuck that in just to see what it looked like. That's going to be in like a bone type texture. So, which is something similar to this, you know, that sort of texture, but maybe a bit more white and greys instead of browns. The forearm plates I'm going to do also in a tooth type jaw that ropes onto his forearms. Probably something similar to the top of the bicep area as well. On his right hand he's going to have like a bone type claw coming out from this bone, which straps and laces all the way around his head like a boxing type strapping to his hand, so it's very tight, secure, and that will be free flowing with the wrist. And then I've gone on to also some more boning, but up the top he's going to have like a shield molded into the bone to and attached to the bone forearm plate like a shield. Okay, that's all I've done so far as my custom Predator that's coming up. As you guys will know, it's going to be completely painted. It's going to be in a dark bright greys, light greys, very shallow blues, and also excuse the sketches too, they were very quick sketches, you know, like 2-second jobs. I was just coming up with ideas of how I'm going to go around this. A lot of bone on the character, okay, and yeah, as I said, the colours, yeah, blues and also whites. It's going to be a lot of white on him to blend in with the bone, so it's completely different colour than your normal Predator, but using the classic Predator. This one is the one I'm going to be using, stripped of everything. He will not have any of his gear on. I'll be putting that away and yeah, use it for something else. But yeah, a complete redress. Going to be furs, skins, a lot of bone shielding with the teeth and all that sort of stuff hanging out, so it's going to be quite intimidating. And also I will be with the leathers, and also where else was I going to put on there? Yeah, furs, some furs. He's going to be booted out in a fur boots with a lot of lacing, leather lacing, and raising up a little bit higher and put some quite thick soles underneath. So that's going to be, yeah, fur boots. So there you go. So Mr. Predator, original Predator, is going to be Ancient Predator very soon, in my eyes anyway. So yeah, just giving you a sort of an overview of what's up and coming, what's going to be happening, what I'm going to be making or try to make, and get the colours right and all that sort of stuff. Okay, and hopefully in well, probably after Christmas, I'd say, but I'll start on it before Christmas. January, I'm hoping I'll have it almost complete. But yeah, it's, I've just got to figure out what sort of cloths in the groin area, how I'm going to design that, and how it's going to that's going to turn out. But I definitely want to use a lot of lighter colours and completely change the appearance. So yeah, looking forward to this one. This one's going to be a real special one for me, and hopefully for my subbies and the people that watch my videos. I'm really excited about this. Disappointed with the DX12. Thanks, Curtis. But yeah, you get that. That's the way it goes. That's part of, you know, how collectors get disappointed and then they get excited like I do sometimes. Okay, that's enough talk from me, guys. Hope you like my vampire. Okay, and that's it for me. Test just one out. Catch ya.